want Disney Star Wars to fail, or you don't.
Sometimes people just need some space.
There are Lucas facts, and then there is cringe factor.
Explore the adherence to canon, continuity, and lore.
We have more fun ripping Disney Star Wars than the shills do enjoying it. And that triggers them. What is up, everyone? Welcome to Star Triggered Episode 4. We are live. Fake Star Wars Celebration is live, and the Gatekeepers Alliance is live to call it out, rip on it, and rip on the shills. In the meantime, we have the 4 pillars of the Gatekeepers Alliance, what holds everything up. We are all here. I am Mr. Grizzy, or as the shills call the mean white man. Who else do we got here? We got Mr. Star Wars Marvel Purist is here. What is up, sir?
What is going on, man? This has been a very odd Star Wars celebration, that's for sure. We know they took last year off, so it's very weird, very low energy, very unprofessional.
Very weird, he said, huh? Very weird, he said.
Weird.
Anyway, we got a Mr. Darth Melvin of the Knights of Melvin. How you doing, sir?
What up, Knights? It is time for fake celebration. And we are here. We are here to rip on the Disney shills and the fake fans.
Good shit. And we have OG Star Wars EU elitist rounding us out. How are you doing, ma'am? Are you almost home?
No, I'm just leaving the studio now, but I am here. I'm ready to get through this crap that they call celebration. And yes, I have a lot to say about this weird gathering of weird people celebrating what they think is Star Wars.
Indeed. So, breaking news. I guess this is a little bit of breaking news just before the stream. Disney actually removed day 1 of Star Wars Celebration, and the rumor is because there was a Nazi salute during the event yesterday. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, a Nazi salute. Now, normally it's okay when they do it. They can do it all they want. But when Elon Musk does it, it's must apologize immediately. But I don't know. Did you guys see this? This got broken yesterday. I believe Raging Rhino broke this yesterday. What do you guys think about this?
I definitely saw this. I was disgusted by it, the Nazi salute. And we are definitely going to keep memeing this. We are not going to let it go. Never going to let this go. And Kristen Baver, who is a Nazi, a presumed Nazi, we are going to make sure that Disney pays for this.
And she has not apologized. She has not apologized yet either. So get her to apologize. I didn't even know who this broad was, but who is she exactly?
She's on the fake Star Wars channel. She's one of the hosts. Super cringe, super woke, and she's going to pay for being a bigot at Fake Celebration.
Yeah.
It's also noted that all the shills like to say that Twitter X is a Nazi platform and people shouldn't be on it, but they're all back on it, and the Star Wars account's on it as well. So not only are they, on this quote unquote Nazi platform, but we also have, her doing the Nazi signals as well. So definitely a lot of projection from Disney Star Wars.
Fuck Disney
Definitely.
Star
And I
Wars.
just recently had one of their shills go and say ashes because that I have a American flag and communist bullshit, and their shills are standing by and doing what they.
And she's gone. All right. Well, she'll be back. She's on her way home. Oh, she's back already. Try it again. I'll wait for her a little bit longer.
Dedication to the cause.
Yes, dedication to cause. She made it. We missed OG Star Wars the last 2 episodes. Good to have her back finally. What is going on here? Does anyone know? Purist, have you been following this? Do you know what's going on here exactly?
I didn't. I actually stopped on the SOTOR update. We have a lot of breaking stuff on that, and then I have a lot of stuff from day one with the publishing side and all that. But yeah, no, I haven't paid attention. When I saw Anthony Daniels come on, I had to change the screen for a little bit because he's a little bit cringe as well. But people complain about Jar Jar Binks. I would take him over C-3PO any day of the week.
Good shit. Good shit. All right. So I guess we should just like get into like the first big thing. So they dropped the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer at Celebration. It was a fucking awful trailer, by the way. It's very awful. And we have it for you guys. As much as they're trying to so it must have been so bad that they're like trying to keep people from sharing it and keep it from getting out there, because obviously the fucking shills at Celebration are going to love it. But like, you know, average, ordinary people like you and I, we look at this and it's just like, it's just a load of fucking horse shit. But they're blocking everybody who got it. I was able to achieve a copy. So in order to keep the stream from getting like nuked by Disney Star Wars, I'm not going to actually play the trailer, but we have all seen it, and we're going to kind of just skip through it one at a time, like a scene at a time, show you guys what's in there. There is some key jingling in it. There's a big cameo in it of a rumored actress, but we'll get to that. Any thoughts on the trailer? What were your guys' thoughts on this fucking trailer?
It's what you'd expect from a watered down season 4, The Mandalorian. They panicked, put this into the theaters. They knew it was going to fail on Communist Plus. And this is the big thing for Celebration. Apparently, this is the last celebration until this fucking movie comes out. I don't know if that means there's going to be no 2026, or Celebration's going to be after this movie in May 2026. But it's just, it's Disney Star Wars, and you got fake fans there that love it.
Yeah, and you can definitely tell, like, Disney Plus, like, obviously all of Disney Star Wars is pretty bad, but the Disney Plus shows, they just have this certain stench to them, right? And that's what this has. Like, you could tell it's not a movie. You could tell it's a show that they converted into a movie. And yeah, it's interesting. Embo, I think, is the main boss. We have Hutts on steroids. Got all kinds of weird stuff going on with this thing. So,
okay, so you know what? Fuck, I'll play it like a very few seconds at a time. Fuck it. Fuck Disney. Who cares? So it opens. Does anyone know what is this, a ship or is this a walker?
Is that something to do with the gaps or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously they're trying to emulate the walker scene, right?
Yeah, I feel like they are. So it just goes through, shoots through this entire ship or walker, whatever the fuck it is. We get these fucking stormtroopers walking around like fucking retards. Lots of the guy zooms in at this point, so it should be zoomed in the rest of the way. So you get just stormtrooper. Nothing happening. This is the first 15 seconds. Literally nothing happens. Then, there he is, you guys.
Seal clap.
There he is. Holy shit, you guys. And the shills, I'm sure fake Padme was in the audience. Well, we know she was in the audience. Sure, like they know who that was. Sure, people were crying.
Of faces.
So look at and it looks like the snowtroopers too, right? So they're totally playing to the OT crowd. oh, this really feels like Empire, guys, because they know that's their target audience, right? Like a lot of the OT prequel haters slash Ewok hater, you know, we only like 2 movies and collect toys. Like that's their target audience, right? And that's what they're obviously trying to appeal to here.
Yep, exactly. So I'll let it play through. You can hear the fucking retards in the crowd. Stormtrooper aim, like they're all missing him, of course. He can just run through and just tank blaster bolts constantly.
The crowd was screaming, "This is the way! This is the way!" Right?
Yep. I guarantee that's not Pedro doing that. Fucking, he's making the rounds this weekend and this week.
Yep, I think I have a clip on that one. We have the timestamp on it.
Mm-hmm.
Where they basically are like, well, you did a good job with the voice part of it. I was laughing my ass off because he's basically saying, well, you weren't like fully the character. It was him and Filoni. It's pretty funny.
All right. Yeah, we're just gonna, so it goes, this goes just a one-shot scene. Yawn. So, oh, I guess that was a walker. There's a walker right there. So I guess he is on a walker.
That would make sense then.
Yeah, 2 of them. I see 2 of them there. I missed that the first time I watched.
This almost looks like a oh well, no, okay, now this shows the landscape's different. Because remember season 1, wasn't it like a walker factory or something like that? Where they had the cloning stuff or something.
For the love of God, just do not remember.
Well, it's probably a good thing.
Chat, you remember? Chat members, the walkers. I remember. So then we get cameo, I believe, coming up. Oh God!
There's Grogu.
Oh God!
There yeah,
yeah. That's not what I'm focusing on, though. Fucking Sigourney Weaver is in Star Wars, and everybody just fucking went nuts. God, this is like another thing that they do. They just got to go and get fucking big name actors and actresses, and then like that's enough to get people hyped as well. Anybody? Do you know who she is in this?
No clue.
It's just some.
They weren't really revealing anything on stage. They didn't really indicate who her character is.
Spaceballs did it better. Yeah, agreed.
Red hair. She's a Sith.
Oh, cute Grogu scene.
Oh, yeah. Grogu's using the fucking Force. Doesn't look any different. Still looks like a fucking puppet. Doesn't even look real.
No, Grogu, don't eat the food. Oh, I love this scene.
Didn't they do that like in season 2 or something like that? It's like a regurgitation of previous shit.
It's like every episode. No, Grogu, that's a bad Grogu.
Gaps all came at the same time.
Yep, just another more fucking bull. This is literally all they have to go on to do with this fucking character. So in 2026, got just more flying around, basically nothing. I think there was Sigourney Weaver again, so they're really highlighting her. Who's this guy? Purist
Zeb from
Zeb.
Rebels.
Yep, there's Zeb with Rebels. So another cameo in this.
And another character that Cam, the Disney show that gets Disney show gift baskets, wants to have sex with. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He really likes like the non-human.
Yeah, so it's going to be the Brutus beat-offs and the Zeb zip him and flip him, right?
The Zeb, I don't know. Fucking, we'll have to come up with something for fucking Zeb, but Jesus fucking Christ. I love how they have everything in Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the droid? Is that the droid from season 1?
Oh, the nanny
episode 1.
Nanny droid.
Yeah, is that the droid? I think it
I don't
is.
know.
Yeah. They're bringing that back. What a shot. Just bring everybody back.
Didn't that droid get blown into the screen?
Zebosexual.
Yeah, there you
Or
go.
a zap or something.
Zap.
Zap.
A zap. I like that.
Naps and gaps and maps.
Yep.
Oh my.
Zebosexual or zap. What do you guys prefer?
I don't. Zap doesn't make, or no, it does make sense because Zeb attracted person, so I would go with
Yeah.
the Zap.
Yeah, go with the zap. Yep. And well, there he is in a fucking restaurant or something. Oh, but they did the diner in episode 2, which means that Disney can rip it off and it's okay.
That's kind of looking like Boba Fett armor.
Oh God, Grogu's swimming, you guys. We've never seen that before.
That's so cute. I'm retarded.
That was not a cat.
No.
Pretty much soygasm. That's soygasm. Yep, soygasm. I told you guys I was going to clip that. I've
been saying for a while, this movie has been revealed to be a Grogu fest. So anyone in the chat or anyone still clinging to Disney Star Wars, being like, oh, Mando's going to be a good movie, Mando Grogu. This is going to be a Grogu fest. And so it's going to be a lot like Mando Season 3. And you got a lot of these people that are clinging. They like Season 1 and Season 2, even though they're similar to Season 3. But they're really going to focus on the Grogu. They're not going away from that shit.
Yeah, like according to Joshy, Den of Shills, like there's going to be no Luke Skywalker, no Han Solo, none of those guys, no cameos, no legacy characters. I mean, they're relying on these two to carry this movie, and it needs to bomb. I hope it bombs. First Star Wars movie back in theaters, and what will it be? 7 years? Yeah, 7 years, 7.5 years. That bombs. That is another. I mean, we have been winning in the Gatekeepers Alliance in the anti Disney Star Wars movement. We've been like winning.
Oh fuck! Let's go!
Unfortunately,
I am winning.
Sorry,
kind of all for naught though, because you got, you're gonna have the gaps on our side. They're gonna be supporting this shit.
They already are.
You got the sophisticated Grey Poupon eating Anbor, OT lovers that only like the OT and they don't like the prequels or whatever their excuse is, but they like Disney Star Wars for some reason and the sophistication of Tony Gilroy. So
Andor might have less viewership than Skeleton Crew. I'm going to say it right. I think it's going to be close. They're going to crack the Nielsen's due to releasing 3 episodes. That's why they're doing it. They have no confidence in the show. That's why they're releasing 3 episodes at a time. But I think the viewership will be, I think it'll crack. It'll barely surpass Skeleton Crew. It'll be the second lowest in All-Star. So I think whether people like it or not, I still think it will be a victory for our side just because nobody's going to watch it. Nobody gives a fuck. And half of them don't even know who Andor even is.
Do you remember how it did in the ratings the first season?
Oh, it was terrible.
It was terrible, but it was steady, and they counted that as a victory. It didn't drop off like The Acolyte did.
Well, I think word of mouth it didn't drop, right? The word of mouth carried it to where it at least stayed and it didn't drop off the map like everything else.
So you got people who jerk off this show, but it's irrelevant. And you got people who jerk off The Acolyte. Like look at J.I. Acup today. He drops a video. I rewatched The Acolyte.
He make a video.
Oh, wow.
He made a video. Oh my God.
2 videos. Not even 100 views.
He got his allowance.
Well, don't worry. They'll get up to 3,000 to 4,000 after 72 hours. They'll just shoot up to 3,000 to 4,000 all of a sudden. Google ads, baby. Google ads are coming. Anyway, speaking of gaps, Grogu is swimming. So, the shills are going to love that. It's so cute. Oh, God. Did you hear the fucking freaks in there? Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, the freaks are gonna want a Grogu and
Listen.
Speedos.
Get the fuck out of here. Good Lord. Come on, Japs. You can do better than that, Japs. Come on. Now this was at a different event. This scene right here with him and one of those like half walkers or what, I can't make out what that is. But I think that's him riding that thing. Oh, and Grogu's in his lap, you guys. Isn't that cute, you guys? Oh.
Fuck yes!
This is all they got. Cute little character.
And remember, this should be their finale, right? Instead, they had to open Celebration with this. Like, normally you build up to the main event, right? Like Grizzy knows that's what you do on your streams. That's what just about everybody does, right? That's the way you present stuff.
That's what Disney, they blow their load. They're like
early.
they're fucking like a guy who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, and the bad blows his load in the first 30 seconds, and everybody leaves disappointed.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the way all their shows go too, right? I mean,
oh my, I just gotta pull this up real quick. You got the chat in like Star Wars is just roasting. I gotta pull this up real quick, you guys. The chat for fake Star Wars Celebration. We'll come back to this. I gotta pull this up. Dude, the whole show is getting roasted right now. I gotta pull this up for you guys. Like, read
it's been like
the
that.
chat.
Like,
Z, like, look at all the Z's in the chat.
Yeah.
Stop yapping. Rise of Skywalker is trash. Nope. Hang on. Let me make this bigger. Oh shit! It puts the chat away. Fuck. So if you guys can't see, I'm pretty sure you guys can say boo. Someone hit the gong.
Who are these guys?
Live or what?
I don't. What's that?
Who are these people? What are they doing?
I don't know. They're like cooking or something.
Someone put Mr. Grizzy in the chat.
Who was that? Who was that? Usual Mike Television. What's up?
Nice. Yeah, they started off. Some dude raided Shawnee G's stash. He was all fucking twacked out.
Oh, there's Red Jaguar. Red Jaguar's in there.
Lucas last
Hail
night
the Gatekeepers Alliance.
Nice.
I guess I should type something. Disney Star Wars is not Star Wars. Type that in the chat. There it is. Went pretty quick. But yes, I guess they're cooking. I guess this is a Star Wars kitchen.
Wow.
Yeah, chat isn't too thrilled with this. Rey Skywalker's a poorly written character. Finally, it's over. I see 199. What are they getting into? Oh, we got
I just can't get over that Nazi salute.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
so
the real
offended.
fans, maybe the real fans got offended and left after that, and all that's left are the trolls for the most part. Maybe.
Truly disgusting behavior from Disney Star Wars.
100%.
I think you're all fucked in the head.
Their numbers are down too. They were at almost 20,000 yesterday.
Oh.
They're at about 13.6 right now.
Yeah, because they blew their load.
Exactly. I said that too. It's like it's all because, like, honestly, if they started with the boring shit, like, people would have tuned out halfway through it, and then when they put the shit that they were building to for the grand finale, right, less people would be watching. So they're just putting their best foot forward. They're leading with what sells, which is this garbage ass movie with this retarded character. And they're just like saying, like, yeah, fuck the rest of the show. How many people are going to be live for a Ku Klux Katarn, do you think? 6 people are going to show up. I mean, we'll be watching if it's live, by the way, on the Gatekeepers Alliance channel. Make sure you're subscribed to the Gatekeepers Alliance channel. Turn on notifications. We will be live. Either if he's live, we'll be live with him, or if he uploads it later, we will be live at a later date on the Gatekeepers Alliance channel for a little Gatekeepers special for you guys.
Yeah, if he does
Good
go
shit.
live, it should be based off the panel and the time difference. It should be midnight Central Time on Sunday.
Yeah, so
right
pretty
when it
late.
becomes Sunday.
Pretty late. Get your VIP access by subscribing to the Gatekeepers Alliance channel. All right, so should we dare?
So it
Go.
looks like they released the Mando trailer. They announced a movie and a couple other projects, and so like revealed everything. And now they're sitting here on day 2. Everyone's getting bored. They're like, "How many days are left? What are we gonna do? Like, how are we gonna fill the time slot?" Maybe the master plan was to blow their load on the first day, bullshit their way in the second day, and then fake news Kyle comes in, saves them on the third day. Maybe that's the master plan.
You think Sexplained is going to join Katarn?
Sexplained is having fucking orgies over there. That include the Grogu doll.
Oh yeah. They're definitely staying at like one of those sex hotels where just
Oh,
like
yeah.
a random Japanese person just comes in and joins your lovely evening, so to speak.
He's coming back with syphilis.
I think he took it over there, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, he broke in there. They're gonna bring we're gonna get COVID 2.0, and it's gonna be sexually transmitted, and it's gonna be brought back over here by Sexplain. So blame it on the Sexplains.
They're gonna get freaky with the chopsticks.
Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, so they're really focusing on this scene. Remember Imperial Walkers? They don't have the Last Jedi legs yet on the Walkers, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Because remember that was a thing that Ryan Johnson, his dumbass, added to it. Oh, mouse droid. Grogu again.
Grogu.
Mando season 1 had that. They tried to give the Tatooine vibe, right, with the main planet in the trailer and all that stuff. So this is like, okay, so we already did episode 4. Now we're going to do episode 5 nostalgia for the movie.
100%. This is 100% garbage.
Yeah.
This movie needs to bomb. Oh, he's lifting the mouse droid, you guys. Holy shit.
We're back, baby.
Oh my God. Back. What kind of feat is that when he already lifted the freaking mud horn or whatever in the
second episode? Yeah.
Now he's lifting something that's a 100th or 1,000th of the size. Wow.
Oh, Grogu with the force powers. Seal clip.
And I think that's it. Oh, wait. No, it isn't. I actually missed it. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I didn't see it. I turned it off when the stupid when they did the title of the thing. What the fuck is that?
That is a hut on steroids. It looks like they pulled it straight out of Thor Ragnarok. You know how they like to copy Marvel?
It looks like, it looks exactly like the arena and Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Jabba's Hulk.
Except mini, because they have to do everything in the volume.
What the
More
fuck?
plagiarism.
No. But that's a pretty small arena. I mean, it looks like the fucking hut takes up, 30% of it.
God, I'd feel bad for Leia if she was this hut's fucking slave. Holy shit. Fucking sex. I'm sure Sexplain's looking at that like fucking wanting to run into that scene with his leash and just hand it to him. Oh my God.
Grogu's
gotta
gotta
eat his fucking popcorn. Like, god damn, what?
I call those the Grogu money shots right there.
100%. Jesus fucking Christ, you guys. That was okay. There you have it, you guys. The Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. We will not be going to see the Mandalorian and Grogu in theaters, but we might have to get together for a special episode of Star Trigger because that releases on a probably going to release on a Friday, right? So we might have to devote an entire episode of Star Trigger to just going through and breaking that entire movie down. Maybe we'll watch it together. Maybe we can make it through if we're all unanimously clowning the movie together.
Could be fun.
More fun than going to watch the movie at a. Is that supposed to be Jabba's son?
I believe
Yeah, so it's rehashed narrative of the Clone Wars movie, the Dave Filoni movie that was in theaters. That was the plot point of that when he was kidnapped, right?
Jesus fucking Christ, you guys. Okay, so any final thoughts? Any final thoughts on that before we move on to our next thing? I think Purist has something for us.
Yeah, I mean it's not that impressive. I mean, obviously they tried to do a lot of the action scene and then a lot of the nostalgia, but again, that they kind of did that with back to Mando season 1, right? They had the guy got cut in half by the door, and people thought that's what they were getting, and you never had any scenes like that until they were every like 6 or 7 episodes. So they're trying to make it look hardcore, and it's probably gonna suck. 99%.
Anyway, I don't know what's going on right now at Fake Celebration. Oh, are we getting a trailer right now? Bop into this.
Yep.
Oh, VR game, you guys.
It is truly a dangerous sport.
Wow, I'd rather go back and play episode 1 Pod Racer personally.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Winning races is sort of my thing.
Mohawks in Star Wars. Vader immortal.
Are they gonna show Vader 2 on here?
Maybe.
Captain, how are you doing that?
Hey kid, question for you.
Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, the huge success. From the Star Cruiser, Tales from the Star Cruiser Hotel.
Yeah, that'll be the DLC.
Legends, yeah.
Oh, they have it there for them to try out. Shill tested, Shill approved.
Our friends over at ILM who brought us such greats as Vader Immortal, a Star Wars VR series, and Star Wars Tales.
Dude, there's
from
nobody
Galaxy's
there.
Edge, probably my favorite thing in VR. Recently announced.
All right, any
their new
shills in the
upcoming
background?
mixed
Anybody
reality
see any
experience.
shills?
Here to tell us more about Star Wars Beyond Victory.
No.
is
Pierce, didn't you say you saw fake Padme?
Oh yeah, I
yesterday?
saw fake Padme yesterday. Now she wasn't on the Anakin panel. I don't know if they had already thrown her out for trying to get into his dressing room or something. But she was back after and she's totally ignoring fake Anakin.
So fun.
Very busy
Shocking.
with her phone.
About Beyond Victory and how it's different.
So Beyond Victory is a
Now,
mystery.
people spent like their life savings to go over here. Star Wars Sith probably emptied his entire 401k, right? To go to this.
Buying the merch too. He's buying merch everywhere.
To paid an extra for a seat for the cardboard cutout and everything, probably getting it signed. And people emptied their life savings to go to the shit, except for the Sex Plains and Ku Klux Katarn. Anyway, Purist,
people on our side that
so
go check it out.
Another trailer that came out. We're getting a new Filoni show, and it's not Ahsoka. Purist, you got that for us?
Yep, I got it right here. Let me hold on real quick.
By the way, we have 198 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Be sure to smash that like button for us. And right on time, OG Star Wars has made it
I made it, and that app is not worth a darn. So if you ever try to use StreamYard app, no, I thought it was going to be good.
Negative. Were you watching the Mando Grogu trailer? Any thoughts on that?
I was listening to it. So on that, I'm kind of glad I didn't watch it, but like to have that, was it Rhoda or whatever, his son, whatever, and having him be buff. They're going into the lore of the EU, ripping off one of the Hutts that was a Jedi, and I can't remember his name now. So Purist, if you can remember the Hutt's name.
This chick's face is cracking me up.
I know. She's like, oh yeah. Yeah, but they're ripping off the EU with the buff Hutt. Because there used to be in the EU, and I think it's a what if tale, I imagine so, that they're ripping that off and making Jabba's son look like he's this one badass Hutt and stuff, which is hard to believe. But anyways, yeah.
He's fucking the Hulk. He's Hulk Hutt.
Yeah, the Hulk. He's all hulking out. Yeah, he needs
Hulk
to turn
Hutt,
green.
yes.
Yes.
One in the chat, if you think whatever that is on the left is a woman. 2 in the chat if you think it's a man, not this person, the other one. 3 if you think it was a man and is now a woman, and 4 if you think it was a woman, now a man.
Mm-hmm.
Play a little game with the
okay.
Chat.
Soul Assassin gave me the name here. Thank you. So it's Beldorian the Hutt. So that's the one from the EU that they're trying to rip off as Jabba's son. Yeah.
There you go. Thoughts in the chat. There's a good look for you. I don't know. I have no idea. Seems dressed like a man. Face is more like a woman. Got like the Mrs. Doubtfire glasses. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, you guys. Fuck.
I would be willing to bet they go by they, them pronouns.
Yeah, I'm sure there are pronouns in the bio.
Yeah.
Maybe they go by it pronouns. See that quite a bit.
Oh my God.
Shit.
Okay, let's pull up Mr. Star Wars Marvel Purist's screen before I have a heart attack. All right, so this is Maul Shadow Lord trailer. I have no idea really what the hell this even is. So this is a Darth Maul show.
Darth Maul, because there hasn't been any like animated shows that have Darth Maul in it, since Disney Star Wars has been inception. And of course, we're gonna jack the name Shadow Hunter, Shadow Lord, close enough, kind of like Tales of the Jedi, all the other Starfighter, the new movies, kind of that's taken off of a EU game as well. So they love using the old names of expanded universe properties. They like to use the characters, but then they always screw up the characters and the series and everything that they use. So, all right, I'll do the same thing. I'll kind of pause it out as many times. Now, this is off of somebody's phone, guys. I tried to blow it up as good as I could without it, like...
You can make the screen bigger in the corner down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is it not full screen?
Nope. We can see your... nope. Up. Right.
I had it on full screen. Hold on.
No, go back. It's on the bottom. There you go. Up. You had it. No, over. No. Put it. Other one. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Okay. All good.
All right. All right. Here we go.
Got some dude's big empty fucking head in the way, I see.
Unfortunately, his fucking head's going to be in the way the whole time, but...
Probably doing us a favor at the end of the day.
Definitely is.
None of them had the nerve to pull something like this off. What?
Kind of a boring start to a trailer, right? Especially Darth Maul one.
Yeah, I cut this part out for my video. My video is going viral right now for the Darth Maul one I did right now.
Oh, is it? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Good shit. And why are they playing the trailer in English?
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I noticed a lot of that. There's going to be a lot of Spanish shout outs.
I don't see any
when they're in
subtitles.
Japan. They're very bigoted. You think they'd be like John Cena and they'd learn the language, but apparently not.
Person, maybe. He's long gone.
They're letting you know it's about Sith, guys. It's red lettering.
Yeah, just like the Acolyte was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And this is going to be another example of babysitting too. We're about to find out.
Seriously?
Right.
is.
I just got to point out that Darth Maul, even being alive, Darth Maul died in episode 1. I don't care what
Yep.
Dave Filoni says. Darth Maul died in episode 1.
Yep.
Yeah, and this is supposed to take place between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, right? Or between,
between Rebels and Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, that's right.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. And like, there's a lot of people say like, oh, like, Darth Maul's a George Lucas character, he's a cool character. It's good to have him back. You can't, if you have a problem with fucking Disney, the Disney lightsabers not working, Darth Maul got cut in half. That's like that's even worse than the shit that Disney does. And Filoni did that. Again, I think it's one of the things Filoni just got on his knees and begged George just so it could help get his shit over more. I think
in the animation panel yesterday, it was Filoni and somebody else were trying to take credit for like creating Maul or something.
Right. Yeah. I meant to clip that too, and I didn't get to it in time.
Just when George dies, guys, unfortunately, the revisionist history is going to get ramped up times 1,000.
Tis but a scratch.
What was that? Oh, it's red.
Yeah. Red for Sith. You know that.
Red.
Oh, that wasn't me. Was that you guys or no? That was somebody.
I did. That was me. That was me.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Couldn't be anyone but me.
Okay. That's red.
Yeah.
Got a fan over there.
I was gonna say Mary Cherry made her way over there, huh?
She is over there. Yes, that
she is.
True. She is.
Wow.
No, she isn't. No, I don't think she. No, she's not. That other dude that was with her in the she went to The Last of Us. My bad, got those mixed up.
As I say, Louise.
A couple others who I was surprised that actually went. Some that like quit watching Disney Star Wars on their channel. Not saying it's because of us, but some of them who quit watching on their channels are even over there as well. So maybe they'll be back on board. Like, you gotta start doing fake reactions to our shit again. And apparently they play. Could someone? I don't know if anyone knows it. Anyone in the chat may have found it. That they played they reached out to Louise Julie and said, "Hey, can we play some of your Ahsoka series reactions for a panel, just like they did for like the Mandalorian season 2 when Luke did the hallway scene." So they basically did that again there. So I don't know if there's a recording of that. Maybe I could check her Twitter. Actually, I'm sure she posted if it is. But
and then Jacob got a shout out too from Celebration too.
Yeah, they're just like, is it Mr. or Mrs. or sorry, Miss or sorry, sir or they it? Can we play your clip on our little compilation? And she was like,
Yes!
you know what's funny though? She's not even. It's proof she's not even a shill elite. She's like, oh yeah, use my stuff, but they don't even give her a ticket to fly out there. Shows she's a bottom tier shill.
They don't even give her gift baskets. She complains about that.
Yeah, she has the subpar gift baskets.
Let me see.
Here, while you're looking that up, I'll shoot through some more of this.
14 hour. I don't see anything.
There, a young
Darth Talon who's not alive for like another 100 years.
100 actually from here, more than that. Like I believe
about 130, 150.
From A New Hope, it's 127 years. So we're adding another 20 something year, or less than that. So about 150. You're right, about around there. I have been having people tell me, oh, well, they're honoring George's sequel trilogy, his ideas, blah, blah, blah. And they're acting like this is canon and that they already retconned her with George having this idea of possibly having her and Talon, her and Maul in one of the sequel trilogies or whatever. So they're treating it as if it's already canon because George thought of it and gave it to Disney and stuff like that. So I'm dealing with shills like that.
Well, but again, wasn't it originally that was a game concept though? Wasn't it?
Yeah, it went from his idea as a selling point to Disney. And then he liked the idea because he loves, George Lucas loves his Twi'leks, right? He loves
And he
how
loves the
old-
comics because people always make fun of, I doubt he read all the EU. Well, yeah,
Well,
no,
yeah,
because he's
his
busy, but
comics-
he did read lots of comics. And he used to give his
Yeah, his-
employees comics for Christmas.
Yeah, his comics, and he loves Twi'leks.
Yep.
So that's
Very
why
exotic.
he's
Very exotic.
Yeah, very exotic. He even said that about Ayla Secura bringing her into episode 2 and stuff.
Oh
And
my
so-
goodness. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Ahmed Best
He's up right now.
has arrived
Okay.
at fake Star Wars Celebration. Trotting him out there. Are we gonna see you in the in something?
They got comics coming out for him. If you
Yeah.
didn't see that announcement.
That Jedi he played.
Yeah.
Look,
And,
they're not even highlighting him as Jar Jar. They're highlighting him as the Jedi from that one episode.
And Kristen Baver is still on the stage. They didn't get rid
Oh,
of her.
Nazi! Oh, did he just do it?
I
No,
mean, he
not
did.
quite.
I don't know. Like,
He's pointing. He didn't do it. He Ahmed Best almost did it.
In the audience, little Grogu's, a lot of.
I thought she said booze.
Younglings.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
A lot of Grogu's in there.
We're not
Where's
going to
Grogu?
talk about Jar Jar. I'd rather talk about Jar Jar.
Wow. Thank you. I've had dreams that started like this. I was definitely less clothed, though.
The
Amazing.
fuck?
Make that
Why
real
are
real
they all
quick.
weird?
What's happening?
Oh, Ahmed, it is so good to see you. We're so happy to have you here on the live stage.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have a Nazi hosting it. She has fucking Vans on.
I didn't see.
And you have been a part of that family for many years now.
Yeah,
Many-
for
many-
a
many
lot of years. For
Yes.
a lot of years.
Yes. I'm going to say just 20
Yes.
years because it
Yes.
is the 20th of Revenge of the Sith.
It is, yes.
And of course, we all know you as Jar Jar from The Phantom Menace. But
Yes.
you also.
We're not going to talk about that.
I was, yeah.
Yes. Do you want to share any memories from
Okay, that's. I just wanted to bring
Dude,
that up.
I want to ask you guys, did like over 20 years ago, did you get on your dial-up internet and fucking bully the shit out of that guy?
Apparently, we did.
Because,
According to
I mean,
so many people, we did. This
Because
poor
we're
man.
accused of it. Like every day I'd come home from school, be like, I'm going to get on the dial-up internet and fucking bully Jar Jar.
I mean, I didn't even know. I didn't know who the actor was. I just didn't like the character at all. But I would rather see a Jar Jar movie than a Rey movie, though. I will say that.
Oh yeah.
Amen to that.
I've never hated Jar Jar. Never.
I didn't
Not
either.
my favorite character by any means.
He's
but,
annoying.
I never found him annoying. It just.
I 100% hated him as a kid.
You're like, I hated him.
And I was the kid. George said he put him in there for the kids. How old? I was 7 or 8 years old when the Phantom Menace came out, and I remember sitting because I remember watching the OT over and over again, getting ready to go see it in the theaters. And I remember cringing. I remember introducing Star Wars to a friend for the first time. We watched the OT first, then we watched the prequels, and I was like, should I fast forward through the Jar Jar scenes to get secondhand embarrassment? I absolutely hated Jar Jar as a kid. I hate Rey worse, but I just did not like him at all.
It was just
Because he was
annoying.
going against the grain at a young age, right?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't my cup of tea.
I'm gonna tell my age. I was
I just-
21 when that came out, and when I got to go see it in the theaters and stuff, I didn't mind. I just thought it was annoying. I knew exactly what he was there for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. And as a big fan of Revenge, I always want to call it Revenge of the Jedi, Return of the Jedi. I totally got it. This is like the Ewok character for the Phantom Menace.
I didn't like the actor. I rallied all the middle schoolers in the district, and we went to fucking we unleashed.
Yeah, we went to his house.
All right, let's finish this so we can get off here.
There's no marking.
So she has no tattoos, nothing. Now, I mean, obviously she's younger, but
And they're not giving her name, so I'm hoping that they just decide to go with someone fucking
They're just
different.
going with a red Twi'lek that's not.
Yeah, just to
Darth
kind of like
Talon.
nod at Darth Talon and what George gave Disney, as treatments and stuff. But if it's her, it's not going to be her. It's just going to be a name only. And people who are going to gush over this are fucking stupid because it can't be her. What made her who she is was where she appeared at and who affected her life, and that's Darth Krayt and the One Sith and even Kate Skywalker.
Yeah, look at her fingers. They look kind of fucking weird, don't they?
They look webbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
like,
do. Pinky looks like a nipple.
And I think that one, it looks like her one ring finger got like chopped off or something. I mean, I realize it's a shorter finger, but not by half a finger length. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's
to train you or to reach your full potential.
Now, the Darth Maul fan film with Darth Talon is a lot better than this. A lot better than this. You guys see it on my clips on my channel all the time.
Yeah, good question. Where's Kira at?
Yeah.
Right. Where's like the Red Crimson or whatever that organization?
Yeah, she's supposed to be the apprentice. Yeah. Good point.
And this also brings a lot of questions. And I pointed this out in my video I did today. I got on there, did it real quick, published it, and then that was the day. But where is this so-called apprentice that's supposed to be quote unquote Darth Talon or whatever? Where is she there in Rebels when Maul is like obsessed with looking for Kenobi? Then where is she then for the OT when Palpatine and them are being defeated by Luke and the rebels and stuff? Where is she?
Yeah, and if Obi-Wan killed Maul in Rebels, then wouldn't she be seeking revenge?
For her master.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nobody in there seems to give a single solitary fuck.
I think there's a little cheer at the end. Let's see.
There's nobody in there.
Yeah, wow.
There's nobody in there.
Here, let's listen to it one more time.
There's a flash on the screen, and I saw about 50 empty seats in front of I see one guy sitting farther down, a bunch of empty seats.
Here comes the echo.
See it there, right at the start?
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Because these guys will eat up anything. They don't give a shit. These are the type of people that they want as their fans. They'll just consume and move on. They don't care about the lore.
Get that Nazi woman the fuck out of there. The reason that they took that stream down.
Yeah, the stream is not up on the fake Star Wars channel, and they have all the other ones up for the previous year. So I don't know what's going on with that. Are they editing it, or did they just remove it completely? What's going on?
Or maybe they're realizing.
I don't think they always do that. I think they always just leave them up and but for some reason, like they're not. It's not up. I think it's because of the Nazi salute.
Gotta be scared all the shills away.
I do not know, you guys. I do not know. Now, didn't you, Piers? Didn't you have some more highlights for us from day one?
I got some other highlight. Now, I'm sure everyone's seen this. I know it got a lot of play on Twitter for all of us. I think everybody. Well, I think
some of these I did not even see, so I might get a reaction out of me for some of these, you guys.
Good.
I've learned from the best.
I posted this one and edited it, and then I sent it to Rhino because it was on his stream that we located this. Now he had to like walk away for a few minutes to really regain his bearings because it was just comical. Shit, here, hold on real quick. I'll tell you when the screen's ready. Hold on, let me see. Okay, now is it full screen again or no? Nope. Yeah, it should be in full screen.
It looks like I see you're like I think I see your like documents page or a bunch of your
Oh,
folders.
really? What the hell? Hold on
I
real
want to
quick.
put that up.
Get it together.
Thanks for being. Yeah, we're having a lot more. It's a lot more fun. It's more fun to rip Disney Star Wars than it is to enjoy it. Pretend to enjoy it.
Yeah.
100%.
All right,
We
how's
have a
that?
lot more fun over here.
We're still not sure.
It's gone now.
Ah, shit. Okay, hold on. Oh, you know what? I
And you
didn't
know
have the
what the
audio
Darth
turned on
Maul I
anyways.
pointed out to you? Huh?
Okay, I see. Okay,
With
I
the
think I
Darth-
see it now.
Now we're full screen.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hang on, let me take this down. Boom,
Got
boom.
it? Okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
think
once
we're
I
good.
full screen, I
There we
can't see
go.
anything. I don't have my second. I should probably plug my second.
Darth
monitor in.
Plagius.
Yes.
Plagiaus?
Darth Plagius.
Reminds me of that.
Plagius.
I'll let it play. I wish I had the clip for it. Hang on, I gotta go find something real
It
quick.
probably
I'll
should
let
be
it
spelled
play.
Pliji. Nobody knows how to spell it because it's not the fucking real name. So now, forewarning, he's wearing a Revenge of the Sith Darth Vader shirt. This guy is writing the Darth Vader book that's supposed
Right.
to take place right after Revenge of the Sith. So it's basically a wannabe replacement to Dark Lord Rise of Darth Vader
of
from
Darth
the
Vader,
expanded
right.
universe. And I believe, I could be wrong, he did the one with the Sith, the one where they're almost like the Nazgul from Lord of the Rings and shit, like the Sith entities, like ghosts or whatever.
Oh yeah, over at the.
I believe he's the
on that
same author.
planet?
I didn't get a
Mhm.
chance to look it up, but I believe he's the
Mhm.
same author of that shitty book as well.
You're
All right, here we go.
You're on crack if you think that this book that he's writing is the actual canon compared to what it's replacing.
Oh yeah,
It
right.
just doesn't make
Oh.
any sense.
He is not gonna outdo Dark Lord Rise of Darth Vader.
Well, and just
Hell
think
no.
about it,
He's not gonna
right?
do
There's
outright Lucino. Mm-mm.
Yeah, of course. He's not going to outright Lucino. And think about that book was about the suit, the uncomfortability of the suit, him not being known yet by the clones, him kind of thinking about Padme, trying to leave the Anakin persona behind. And what do you think Disney Star Wars is going to do? They're going to make it all about him dwelling on Padme the whole time, right? Because it's strong wham in Star Wars, right? So I have a feeling it'll probably be more of that, a lot more feeling based, but not in the way that it was done tactfully by Lucino.
Well,
all right,
because
here we go.
George Lucas helped Lucino with that. He sent notes with Stover.
Yeah, when he was writing Revenge of the Sith.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing the movie. There's one scene that sticks out, and it probably sticks out for everybody, which is that, have you heard the tragedy of Darth Plagius the Wise?
Darth Plagius.
Plagius.
Like, how do you get that wrong?
Yeah, I
If
know.
we're gonna write about like even Vader and knowing that, he, like in the line of the Rule of Two and stuff, like, well, that doesn't even apply anymore. If you write Vader, know about who Plagueis is and how to say the fucking name, because that he has the great, like Plagueis has that line that goes to Vader, even though like when you go into the real lore, like Plagueis is like, I'm not going to teach Sidious everything and stuff like that, but still know your lore, know the direct line of these Sith and who correlates to who and how to say their name.
How did he pronounce it? Plagius. You know what that? You know what that reminds me of?
Jesus.
Hey, Peter.
Jesus.
I don't know.
That just reminded me of that.
Roaster. Hey, Peter, you want to see my paginas?
Anyway, I don't know why that guy saying that reminded me of that.
No, that's
Rebuild the
funny as
guild.
hell.
Yep. Want to see my? I think that's a joke you can't make today.
All right,
I bet there's a lot. I bet there's a lot of people with paginuses at this Star Wars celebration going on.
Some of them may be self-made as well.
Yes, exactly.
Well, it's all the tofu that they're eating there, so they're right at home.
Exactly.
Lightsabers can work better than scissors as long as they're not Disney lightsabers, right? Okay, here's a Filoni clip. Unless we want to listen to Ahmed Best, which I don't think we do. Here, let's see.
Dave.
They're just milking him
Filoni.
because fans were racist against him under George. They're just
Yeah,
milking
well,
him.
at least he's in Japan and not China.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't have been.
He wouldn't have been allowed at Star Wars Celebration China. I'm honestly surprised they haven't done one there yet.
Adam Christopher is on Twitter. I wonder how long it will take for me to get blocked.
Oh.
Spam that photo a few times. Purist, I think you have an echo.
I think it's when I put the video up.
Okay. You have
because I have all my stuff muted.
You have another tab playing?
I shouldn't. Here, let me see. Whoops.
It's not echoing on my side, so I'm.
Yeah, I think it's
still hear it now. I still hear it now.
You still hear it?
I'm gonna echoing in my ear.
Something.
I have everything muted.
Okay, go ahead. We'll push through.
All right, let me go back to share screen. Shit.
Okay, somebody has music playing in the background.
Well, that's my family. My daughter's visiting, and they're watching TV.
Oh, okay, that's probably what we're hearing then. Okay, got it. That's because okay, I put my screen completely down.
Shit,
okay.
Hold on, I got to make sure I share the audio.
Let me make sure. Check my audio. Make sure it's.
Tell them to shut the fuck up.
Quiet. Everybody, go on out. I'm on a show.
All right, there we go.
All right, here we go.
Because I think Star Wars works best when it's total community. I don't get into this debate of what's better than what. I don't care. I like it all. I like all the people in it. I like all the
Oh my god!
Now that's why there's a theme. There's definitely a theme to this celebration, and that's why I wanted to share that. Because I think Favreau kind of says the same thing, so it's thematic through at least day one. That's what I noticed. Let me.
It's almost like Kennedy and all them sat down with certain scripts and said, "This is what you're going to say during these moments. Make sure you guys say the same."
Don't say that anything Disney is better than George.
Yeah, and where do we hear this though? We hear it online on Twitter all the time too, right? Like the toxic positivity people, right? I think I named that Filoni toxic positivity because that's what everybody says, right? Oh, you can just like all the Star Wars, like it's totally okay. Like, what do you guys have? Just like what you like. Well, we're gonna make fun of what we don't like and what's not honoring George Lucas. You guys can like it all the fuck you want, but we're gonna continue to make fun of it. So. I have the Whitwer one. Well, I guess let's just go with this. We'll do the Whitwer shit last.
Okay. And for the Filoni apologists, Filoni says he loves all of it, which means the Acolyte. So a lot of people trying to play mental gymnastics. Oh, well, he only approves some scripts. No, he loves the show. He loves everything about it.
Yep.
And thank you, John, for the 20 gifted memberships. I think that's worthy of a Let's Go Lesbians.
Let's go, lesbians.
So is this Ashley Eckstein? This is today? Because she was on yesterday too.
This is right now. This is live.
Oh.
You want me to turn it on? You want me to turn her on and see what the hell? Oh, she's holding a
You want to turn her on? I don't think you want to turn her on.
Yeah, definitely not. Well, she's got a sex toy in her hand already, so I think she already is turned on. Soka sex toy.
That's going to be used on Sexplained later this night.
Yes, 100% at the prostitution hotel.
All right, so I got the Favreau one ready.
Okay, whenever you're ready, sir. Nazi on screen. Hashtag Nazi.
Disgusting woman. Disgusting.
Right.
What's up? What's with her hair? What is that?
Is
that her hair?
No, she has a hoodie that looks like Ahsoka's brain cells.
That's in her. That's her hair.
No, it's not.
What? Yeah, right there. That's her hair.
Oh my god! Yes, it is.
What a stupid punt.
good.
God, how old? How fucking old? God, I remember when I was 12 and would do shit like that, stupid shit like that. Fucking bleach my hair like a skunk when I was fucking in middle school because like that was the thing everyone's doing. These people do it when they're fucking grown ass adults.
Yeah.
Stupid bitch. Okay, I'm sorry. Purist, you got something for us?
You got it up?
Yes.
I got to
Well,
I'm gonna
no,
plug in
it
my other
was.
monitor
Yeah,
after I show
I
this
have not
clip.
been up, especially with the people we've seen on this fucking stream. You know, fucking I've not been up this entire stream. Don't worry. Thank you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, Favreau. Great. Great.
Okay, yeah, Favreau. And again, he's gonna kind of sing the same tune, but he also kind of gives credit to the EU and stuff and gaming. It's the same thing we hear from shills and fence riders all the time. Well, I didn't like the books, but I sure like the game. Well, the games are the EU, just like the books are. Like the expanded universe is everything that isn't the first 6 films, and they interconnect and they expand on the first 6 films. But anyways, here we go.
Time, and then the prequels, and then animation, gaming. So it's George Lucas really wanted to capture rites of passage, and he was always very cognizant of the coming of age story and the
Pause for a second.
mythic hero's journey.
Did you see him like look up like he's trying to remember? Like at the, like towards the beginning, he's looking up like and stuttering like, oh, what did they tell me to say? What did they tell me to say? Fucking just talking point. Yeah, this was the guy who won the Civil War, by the way, Chad.
Yep, winner of the Civil War, and that's
yeah, he's
which means that we were supposed to get good Star Wars 2.5, 3 years ago.
Well, Filoni was the savior. We had the Filoni faithful, and then we have the disciples of Favreau. That's the new faction. Now he's going to save it. And now that people are finding out he cast Lizzo and Jack Black and all that, now it's the Gilroy Goobers. And then that's why I got a Sam Witwer clip, because you got people talking about Sam Witwer, man. He knows the lore better than Filoni now. You know, and Filoni, for one, doesn't even know the lore that good. So, yeah, we're following the line of logic through the way the shills think that we've all kind of predicted for like years on end. So it's really interesting.
And I want to add something too here. When you hear these guys talking and they're referring to the EU and what George did and how the movies, everything was connected because of George and stuff, because it's like one ecosystem or whatever, they're actually admitting that everything was canon.
Well, yeah, that's why I pulled this clip. Yeah, that's why I was going to play the clip. Yep.
Okay. Go
all right,
ahead.
We'll have him finish it and then we'll touch on
Campbell mythic hero's journey. And I think that we always have to look back. And what's nice about Star Wars now that's different from then is between all the different streaming shows, the extended universe, gaming.
The extended universe.
It's great to have somebody like Dave Filoni, who was just up here, who is very aware and thoughtful about how all of those interplay.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
And it's all Star Wars. So yeah, he talks about, again, the interconnectivity of the games and all. And I think when he's saying extended universe, I don't think he's actually talking about the expanded universe. I think he's saying, you know, just sort of how it all connects with like their canon and shit, which whatever. But it's at the end of the day, it's trash. But like Laura said, it is admitting like George had it all interconnected and George knew what he was doing. I mean, look at we were talking about the 03 Clone Wars, you know, last week, which that panel that we talked about with the animation, of course, they left out Genndy Tartakovsky, but that directly connected and everything to the EU. And we're about to find, I'm going to do this Filoni clip here in a minute. But let me plug in my other monitor so I can do this easier, and then I'll show you the Filoni clip, because these all kind of go together. But at the end, he said it's just different flavors of ice cream. It's the same thing that Filoni was saying in the other clip, like, oh, just like all Star Wars, like, hey, shills, stop making fun of George Lucas Star Wars, and maybe we can get everyone to like all Star Wars. That way, they'll like our Star Wars again, because nobody likes this shit.
And the different flavor of ice cream, basically, just like Filoni's saying, it's like different campfires, and just like Sam Witwer reiterating that, oh, it's just a different campfire telling a somewhat similar story. Then they're going back now to it's just a different flavor of ice cream, but it's all ice cream. See what they're doing there? So, you know, they're appealing to authority by using George Lucas, but then also they're playing on everybody's feelings.
Jon Favreau, I just got to remind the chat and all of you, Jon Favreau said that the best moment of his Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, that retarded puppet just.
There's the gap. The gap.
Oh, look, we got Pink Chewy in the look at that. We got Pink Chewy. We got gay. We got Gay Chewy is at Star Wars Celebration chat. Look at that. We got the fucking retarded puppet puking. That guy's the Asian. That guy's the Asian. I forget his name. X-wing pilot that appears in all the Favreau Filoni shit. I see your nice cosplay there, man. Anyway, trans Chewy. Yes, thank you, Red Jaguar. What was I saying? John Favreau said, just reminding everybody, that the best moment of his career was watching Louise Julie and Simon Davies do fake reactions to Luke in the Mandalorian and the Mandalorian season 2 finale. He said that best moment of his career.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh my god.
Yep. Just a quick reminder. Oh, we're getting it. Hang on. Are we getting an Andor? Getting an Andor tray. Hang on. Let me turn on the sound here real quick.
The Empire
Peak Star Wars, ladies and gentlemen. We're watching. Everybody sit back and show your respect.
It's a different kind of mission.
Is this just the original trailer?
I think it's the same one.
Yeah.
If it goes up in flames.
I better mute this because every time I play this shit, they fucking get me with a fucking copyright.
Got to pause it every 7 seconds. You got to watch out for the revolution starts now. They'll nail you with that shit.
There's Bix, who's going to get sexually assaulted in this show if Josh and Dennis Shills is Stankpuss. Stankpuss Bix is about to get it tonight.
Wait, was that a Wampa?
No, that's another species. It's not a Wampa. I forget the name. No.
Thought it was a baby one or something.
Oh, it's the same trailer. Yeah. Did you guys see that
on the Death Star?
So we got human stormtroopers, which are humans, and then you get one alien in every trailer, maybe every episode. And then that's basically and you get the one droid, which is the K2SO.
Something like that, yeah.
That's what he is, right, from Rogue One.
And they do that shit intentionally too. They did that with the Wokalite even too, right? They're like, oh, look at these aliens, right? And then like by the time the 3rd episode rolls around, all the alien Jedi kids are all like, people of color all of a sudden, and they get rid of all the aliens, except for obviously the main characters that were.
And we got soy number 6 on stream on the camera. I don't know who this is. Looks like one. Put some glasses on him. He's one of the soy boys.
He sounds like one of the soy boys as well.
Who's coming out? I want to see who's coming out real quick. Is it the Andor cast? I wonder.
That was in the beginning.
It's these two who are gonna.
Yeah, they were very awkward.
BDSM in Star Wars, dominatrix in Star Wars is coming out.
Turn off the lights.
Please turn off the lights. I don't want to look at you while I let you inside. So this is that's just the classic. He rescues her and then she just opens his legs for him. Great writing, Tony Gilroy.
I believe this is horse teeth, right? I think Rhino calls her horse teeth.
Do you think when they have sex on Communist Plus that cereal is going to be involved?
Yes.
So overwhelming.
That episode of Seinfeld where George likes to eat during sex. Like they're gonna be like eating cereal.
I forgot about that.
Oh my god! Like it's blue. It's blue. Right? And he's gonna dump it all over her. Oh god! Like and the sky is the limit.
And his mom will come in to like refill their bowls with milk.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but this woman is very unattractive to me.
Yes.
She
always shows her teeth.
I just gotta say that. Like,
she likes to show her teeth.
She get her wart removed. She had a wart in season 1 of Andor, and I don't see it. Did she get it removed? Did she listen to my criticism? I don't see it.
Where was the wart? I didn't even know.
Maybe it's for the character. I don't know. We
Oh,
just
they had
looked
to
at
make her a
pictures.
victim or give her some sort of disability or something. I can listen to what they're
She's an
saying.
evil person, so she has to have some kind of like
Yeah,
evil
it
marking.
feels incredibly special.
Yeah.
But it also feels like it's moving Star Wars into
I
completely new
I
territory.
forgot what happened.
Yeah.
This happened in the finale. He rescued her.
What Tony and Diego.
Yes, and that's
I forgot about that shit.
yeah. He like it was during the funeral where like the big fight happened because the guy like somebody like knocked over a droid or like oh no he throws his jacket over the transmission over the droid to like stop the transmission and he like misses the droid with his jacket and, like, you can still see like Andor's mom there. I forget that. Remember that scene? I'm sure nobody remembers
Yeah,
Andor.
it's the show season 1 was full of holes with the writing. They act like it's this amazing HBO styled show. It's not.
It has a slow burn. It builds like I will give it that like it built to things. Like it did build in those 3 episodes. It built to things. But like the only problem was the main character nobody gives a shit about. And like it just did not give a single solitary shit about what they were building to. We know where these characters end up and we already know everything. So it all completely falls flat. And it doesn't feel like Star Wars.
It's like when you're comparing it to like the Mandalorian and all Filoni shit and the Kenobi disaster. It's just like you're comparing shit to shit. And a lot of people think that this shit might be the best smelling of the shit.
Bro, what's his name? Blue Milk Man, Cereal Man. His pants are like see when they show his pants is like 2 sizes too short lengthwise. Like wait till they show his pants again. Like they showed it. Like I just noticed that he looks like fucking soy number 7.
Have you noticed that's a thing that these guys wear their pants short like they do? It's like if you look
they're
at
listening
like
to me. I'm about to go back a little bit.
Did you see Pedro's wardrobe?
Oh God.
Yes.
There. Look.
Yep.
I found the clip, Melvin. We're gonna get to
How
that one
high
too.
up those fucking pants are, man. I mean, look at that. Like I don't.
Yeah, he's waiting for a flood.
Look at those. It's like Kramer. Anyway, okay. I just noticed that. I notice weird things.
Yeah, it happens. Well, that's what
Anyway.
happens when you watch shills all the time.
All right.
The Filoni clip, and I also have there we go. And I have my other monitor up.
God.
So apologize for lagging it out earlier. So this kind of like rounds it all together. A lot of the point I'm trying to make here, and shows the fraud Filoni is, and exposes him on all the fucking damage he did to the EU intentionally. Admission right here.
I think it's I always look at stuff and say, well, Star Wars began in the theater, and it really exploded out from there. And we're so used to having a Star Wars film as a big driver behind everything else that we had in the franchise. One of my favorite periods of Star Wars, because now there are many periods of Star Wars, would have been in the prequel era when
there's 2.
And something I vividly
remember. There's real and fake.
The Phantom Menace. But then there were all of the books and all of the games and all of the things surrounding it related to that. And you could
which you decanonized
material all the way up to Attack the Clones. Then we'd go watch that movie together. And then we'd go back and you.
So he's admitting, I read and watched and consumed the Clone Wars multimedia project. Then I got hired, and then I went and I retconned all the shit that I read and I fucking knew.
That ties into those movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
you look, everyone's proven it. He's destroyed and people go, oh, well, that's just a small thing. That's just this character. That's just that. But he destroyed all of the continuity and even stories and other EU stories that mention and correlate with the PT. So he destroyed those stories as well.
But
by
don't
destroying
worry,
all the continuity.
But don't worry, you guys, because he's bringing it all back. He brought Thrawn back. We saw how great that bullshit was. Fucking, we're getting fucking what are we getting in Ahsoka season 2 again? I never watched Clone Wars and never will. Father,
Ahsoka season 2.
father,
Well,
The Mortis arc?
the
Mortis arc.
the trans
we're getting
sister.
Sabine Wren dominating. That's what we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Ray 2.0 and the
Or
But
if
he
you
can't
listen to
even
the
get
Dennis
his own
Shills,
stories
nah, blah.
right. Yeah. He can't even get his own stories right. Like even with Rebels and then going into Ahsoka, like Sabine is totally different. And she's not a Force user in Rebels, but then all of a sudden she is in Ahsoka. So he can't get his own shit right. And let alone tying everything together under George Lucas.
Dave Filoni is a male feminist. That's why he sounds that way.
Yep. All right.
All the more books and all the more games, all things. And so there's a massive community around it, all kind of generated towards the same thing. And I'm very interested in that. And I think it's something that the movie provides, that big driver. And George understood that type of ecosystem for Star Wars. And so I have a lot of focus on that these days and how we can, really make that happen to give the fans the dimensional experience that I know they love about this franchise. Because it's not just, it starts in the theater and then it trickles out everywhere in a wonderful way.
Trickles out, but he admits it. George had all the books and the movies and the games and everything interconnected. There's a reason George Lucas didn't let any of the EU authors, any of the game developers make any prequel content until the prequels came out, because he wanted it to go together, and he only let Timothy Zahn, touch on some stuff with the cloning and the Sparty cylinders and all that in the Heir to the Empire trilogy, but that was way in the beginning of the EU. So
yeah.
No, it wasn't.
It's
wasn't.
And what's so crazy about that is like when you look back at George Lucas's how he sets everything up for the lore to be expanded, he only wanted to finish with the prequel trilogy. He didn't want to do any sequel trilogies, and that's why he allowed the writers to write in post Return of the Jedi era, because he wasn't going to focus on that side. He was going to focus on the PT era, and he created he worked with all the authors, the comic authors, all of them, for the multimedia project leading up to Tartakovsky. And then he even wanted Tartakovsky for the Clone Wars bigger project, which was supposed to tie in with what Tartakovsky already did in the multimedia project. They negotiated. Tartakovsky walked away because he didn't get what he wanted. They couldn't come to terms. And then Lucasfilm, not George, hired Filoni. People think that George personally hired Filoni, that they are this, couple here, like this apprentice and this master kind of deal. Nope. Lucasfilm hired him. And even in one of the insiders that I have under George Lucas, the magazine, even Filoni was saying, when he was hired, he doesn't know when he gets to work with George yet, that he's excited, but he hasn't worked with him that much in the beginning from what it was saying inside that insider magazine.
Yeah. And Tartakovsky was like, his wife was picking out property. Like that's how close they were.
Yeah.
And he wanted to kind of oversee the continuation of 03 Clone Wars, but he wanted to do an animated like film or something like that. And George said no. And then they turned around and dropped the Clone Wars movie as an animated film, which is ironic. But yeah, it's very interesting.
And I
all right,
honestly,
go for it.
One more thing. I'm just going to say this. I honestly believe that George wanted the Mandalorians to be as Karen Travis wrote, and I honestly believe that Filoni talked him out of it, so Filoni could have what he wanted. Because because George proposed the Mandalorians, and then when you listen to that interview, and he's laughing, he's like, "Oh, you mean the Mandalorians, George?" So he's kind of teasing about that lore to George, and I honestly think how he's talking about it, I really believe honestly that Filoni's the one that convinced George to rewrite the Mandalorians.
Yeah, and he learned too, like that's why I play that clip now, right? Like he learned how to manipulate at the end, that if he didn't put shit in the cut that they were going to look at before they did the post-production stuff, that he could sneak shit in behind George's back, and he knew he wouldn't address it. So
he's a sneaky, manipulative little bastard. He is.
He is. Yeah, and he tried to take credit for the Night Sisters, and that's when Katie Lucas corrected him and said, "Oh wait, no, that was from this and this in the EU."
Yeah,
and he's like,
and even the legs, even Maul's legs, So yeah.
All right. So I don't know. So that's pretty much it. Does anybody have anything else? Been going about an hour and a half. We got some more shit we got to get to. Nothing really. Are they talking about anything interesting?
Actually, it's been telling this story for almost 50
I
years.
mean, I have a short Whitwer clip and a short on Grogu. Jon Favreau and Grogu, playing with Grogu.
Okay, put the Grogu one up. We'll do that one. In the meantime, Sam Witwer can go fuck himself.
Yeah. Well, it's because he talks about this hidden lore that only Dave Filoni knew with George. So he's basically
and it's talking about the Maul thing. He's talking about the Maul thing, and all that's referred to is the Disney trilogy treatments that George gave them. That's all. That's what it's about. That's nothing. It's a nothing burger.
Exactly.
Purist
it's kind of like when Theory was telling me about Roger Christian telling him behind the scenes shit like that actually matters. You know, it's just behind the scene rumor shit.
While Purist is getting that, Jedi Knight of the Tifa Called has been a member for 4 months. Campa said today, oh, this should be interesting. Top shill of the week, John Campia, for having a meltdown over a super chat. Campia said today that only suckers went to Star Wars Celebration. Well, I agree with that, but I will not be removing his top shill of the week victory because he's still a fucking shill. I will not be removing it. Oh, that was very hilarious. I think he called us pussies about 20 times in that meltdown. It was pretty, yeah, definitely. It came down to him and Roca, who was a fan favorite, and he won 90% to 9 over Roca. So that was a very convincing victory from Campea.
I'm liking the Campea Exposed channel that you showed us.
I am liking that too.
I went to their very first video. It was very hilarious.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a good shit over there. Smorgan earlier for $2. Cam got a new Pookie. Yes, he's got the I forget that rebel.
He's a Zap.
Name. Yeah, he's a Zap. Zeb
the Zap.
Zeb attracted
he's really attracted to Cereal Boy. He wants the cereal boy too. He wants the cereal incorporated into the pookiness.
Maybe because he knows like Tony the Tiger, you know, that's another furry.
He wants to eat cereal out this fucker's asshole. That's what he wants to do. This guy right there, this fucker. Like, anyway, Disney shows, man. That's who Disney is making Star Wars for.
And I'm curious, is he gonna get an Andor gift basket? Because I saw someone got an Andor gift basket, so they're coming. Be on the lookout for them. And I want to know if Cam, who created the Brutus beat-offs, and I think this was after he got a Disney show gift basket. I want to know if Disney recognized his behavior and is going to reward him again. That's what I want to know.
And he's going to make the Zebo sexuals. That's what they're going to make, the Zebo fucking sexuals. Anyway, okay, Purist. Okay, this is
that's as big as I can get it because it's a short. So
oh my god, you just want me to rage quit the stream right now, man. Hashtag abort Grogu. It's not too late. It is not too late.
I agree.
I've said previously, I ordinarily oppose post-birth abortions, but I'm willing to make one exception in the case. And what is with Pedro's shorts? What the fuck is he wearing?
That's what we're talking about.
That's almost worse.
He's coming in from a flood.
Is that a skirt with like high boots or something like it?
No,
yeah, and then he had the hat because Filoni's hat was it wasn't a cowboy hat; it was more like an Indiana Jones hat, and he stole it.
Yeah.
They were sharing the hat together.
I know.
I will give the Mandalorian and Grogu a 7 out of 10. No, I will give it a 10 out of 10. If the movie opens and Mando takes Grogu to the doctor, and the doctor's like checking him, like, you know, checking his pulse, and then he just breaks his neck, just like that. He flops over, and the doctor just looks in the camera, just looks right in the camera and says, "You're welcome." That is a 10 out of 10 Disney Star Wars movie. I would give it a 10 out of 10.
Right.
Anyway, seriously.
Just for that.
Just for that.
Yeah.
Give the fans Disney something that they want.
All right. Well, that's what we were saying about.
I will enjoy that in a vacuum.
the Thunderbolts, if the Void would just kill all the characters in the Thunderbolts, that would be a fucking win, right? They could win some fans back, but we know they're not going to do that. All right, let's see what we can suffer through this. We got Gap Alert. Gap Alert.
Favreau has his hand up Grogu's ass. Looks like.
Is the volume all right, or is it too loud?
I turned it down a little. That should be good. Correct.
Why is it not on? Hold on.
What'd you do?
Scroll up.
He's a baby.
There it is.
There we go.
It shows them, but it's not the one clip. Maybe it's a compilation.
He's playing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, what happened? What's going on?
Refresh the page.
Wrong.
No.
He's a baby. He's a baby.
Din obviously is.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
You just had to make this tougher.
Yeah, this guy's the savior of Star Wars. He's a fucking Gap.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Favreau faithful.
Yeah, he's
Sigourney
fighting
Weaver's like, give me
Kathleen
the
Kennedy.
fucking.
If George Lucas ever did something like that with Yoda or something, I'd totally like, no.
Soy boy. Is that Kathleen there? I can't see.
Yeah.
Yep, she's there.
Yeah, he's fighting with Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, look, he's over
at
there.
him.
Yeah, joking around with her. Yeah, they're.
She's fired, by the way. She's
fired. Yeah,
on her way out as well.
She's looking very fired there. She came out. She was the first one to come out, I believe. First.
Yeah, she was the first to be introduced. All of that.
Yeah, like,
So that's it. I thought it had audio and all that.
Yep.
I mean, look, Pedro's into it too. Fucking
I'm so
weirdo.
sick of seeing
Look at him.
this guy
He's kissing
everywhere.
Grogu doll.
Look at that.
This is fucking Gap
This
shit.
They're gonna make Gap an official. Like it's gonna be
Weirdos are loving this shit.
Like seriously, I gotta watch him on fucking Last of Us on Sunday, fucking with fucking Down syndrome lesbians, and then I gotta watch this Fantastic Four trailer with fucking A-Cup's female Silver Surfer, and then now I gotta see this. Like I'm sick of this guy. I'm sick of this guy this week.
He's all over the place.
He is.
Fuck. Okay.
That's the wannabe.
Thank you, Star Wars
Oscar
Marvel
Yoda.
Purist, for that. I won't be able to sleep tonight.
Don't mention it.
And
he's gonna imagine the gap go up there, and his ears and stuff are gonna be brushing against his face and stuff.
oh, God, okay. All right, let's do something different with the. Let's go through Melvin. If your voice is killing you, you don't have to read them, but just go through clockwise, starting with Purist. Just reading super chats if you don't mind. Purist.
Jake Tommen, $4.99 was good, guys. Have y'all heard of the channel JJ Plagiarisms? He's great. He would be a great addition to the Gatekeepers Alliance. I don't know.
I gave you a tough one.
Yeah, you gave me a rough one there.
I don't know. I've never watched this person.
He is definitely not toxic enough to be on the Gatekeepers Alliance. That's for
If you've
damn.
heard of Doggate and are a fan of Doggate,
He's the Doggate prequel. Yes.
This guy was Doggate before Doggate.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly. Yeah, he will not be joining anytime soon.
Yeah.
We got the four pillars right here. It's like we're the Avengers, and we got to get through. We got to have our first big feature before we start expanding. And we're not going to fuck up later on down the line like they did.
No. He's okay. He's cool because he does a lot of TCW stuff, and he's very anti-Filoni. So yeah, so he makes some good points with some of the stuff. So he does have some good stuff, but he's not he could support gatekeepers. That would be cool if he wants to support us, but we're good. We're good.
Again, I have no idea. I've never seen a single thing of his. Anyway, all right. Next one.
Double A for $2.
Do you want to get
the
that?
Yakuza. I hope the Yakuza gang make the shills cry hard. 100%. Definitely. Fuck the shills.
There may have been Yakuza in attendance.
And Mike Hill for a $5 super chat. Sawyer said she loves seeing a buff Rhoda the Hutt. I bet she did. She probably wants to stroke him too.
Of course. Maybe she wants him on an airplane.
So how is the Yap Sesh podcast? Do you realize they won the first top shill of the week? Oh God, by the way, guys, Diego Luna is live. Andor himself, not a big Trump supporter, as I heard.
You know the clips I missed? Latino power. Apparently you can shout Latino power in the middle of Star Wars Celebration. Now, I don't know if I was over there and I screamed white power, if that would be okay or not, but
I doubt it. Maybe I know he's probably at WrestleMania, but I'd love it if Roman Reigns walked in after what he said. That's a funny story going on. All right. Yeah, Sawyer said she loved being beef. Yeah, dude, they love any sort of she would probably like to see him have sex as well. She would like to see him
Mile High Club.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, Mile High Club or in the movie. See two Hutts going at it. That would be progressive, according to her.
Wow.
Thank you, Mike Hill, for the 5. Smorgan for 2. Theories fan fantasy trailer flopped hard. Did it? I haven't watched it. I probably won't. I mean, I might. I don't know. Is it not getting good views?
I'm looking right now. Let's see. We'll get live 151,000 views, 12 hours posted.
It's picked up from initially, but like that's probably not what he expected.
Yeah.
I think the original one's got what, 12 million or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably get at least 1 million, I would guess. But yeah. Don't really care. Don't really care. He needs to. I will care if Star Wars Marvel Purist, the offer that he extended is fulfilled, which he did offer. Then I might care a little bit more.
But if that happens 6 years from now, I don't think anyone's going to care.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
We'll see. I think Mrs. Dash may be throwing up a roadblock. I think he may be a little thin-skinned in more stupid-ass wave. Not sure. Red Jaguar, 19 for $5. There's probably an orgy after every fake Star Wars celebration that includes all the shills and whoever wants to join in with their Grogu dolls. I mean, if fake Star Wars Celebration London's an indicator with the drag panel, it could very well be true.
I mean, like you saw a pink Chewbacca earlier. That's definitely going to be involved.
Poor Chewie. Oh my goodness.
I mean, God, we have it like one character. I mean, he kind of was ruined, but let's ruin him. Make Chewie # make Chewie gay will probably be trending eventually. Melvin, you lucked out. You got another short one, and it's for you. Perfect.
We got Mr. and Sandy for $2. Darth Melvin, then the Jacob Exposed dropping. I've been trying to get more videos out lately. I've been doing that, but shit gets in the way. But I gotta get on the Jacob Exposed video, the documentary. But I don't know. I don't have a timetable for that, unfortunately.
It's gonna happen.
But gotta move it up the priority list because it's dragging. That's not good.
Fine art takes time.
Yep.
Yep, and he dropped 2 videos. I'm shocked. First in like 3 or 4 months. First, like actual videos in that stupid failed podcast. Gotta get to the Google ads dropping. Fucking
I'm gonna
Google
check
ads.
right now if that fucker bought views. 'Cause I know
Yeah,
he
do
did.
it while we go.
Chat, it is a hobby of ours. Whenever he drops a video, we gotta like take screenshots and like watch it to like see like when, because it like he gets views at like the weirdest times. Like he'll get, he has again 50,000 subscribers. Now, if I had 50,000 subscribers, I would not be taking 2 months off after I got them.
God.
But
Yeah, I'd be getting no sleep. I'd be like, oh my God, this is amazing. Look at all the success.
when
I'm so motivated.
When I hit 50,000 subscribers, I'm going business professional. Like that's like full time, and I'm going business professional. Chat, you can remind me in case so I don't forget. I will be losing the hat and the glasses. We will be going business professional when we hit 50,000 subscribers.
Wow, you're gonna dress
Going
up.
business professional. Yes, you gotta be a pro. You gotta be a pro.
There you go. I can't wait to see
As
that.
of right now, 53,900. It's been like that for a little bit.
He
61
hit
views.
54,000 and then it dropped. So he lost some real ones, I guess.
61 views in 7 hours and 34 views in 5 hours.
Mm.
And you know, videos like that, they don't all of a sudden get algorithm boosts. They're dead videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like every video he has just explodes. It's ridiculous. It's he buys views.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Red Jaguar 19, $5 super chat and a channel member. Thank you so much. I can't wait for them to make a show about that one stormtrooper who got Jedi mind tricked by Obi-Wan in A New Hope.
Remember?
You never know. Yeah, you remember. Remember? Yeah.
Plenty of characters left for Disney to ruin. Plenty.
Yeah.
They
because they can't, they're creatively bankrupt. So they can't come up with their own thing. So they got to skim through everything George did to see who else they need to destroy in the lore and stuff. So that's their goal. That's how I see that.
100%. Thank you, Red Jaguar, for the 5. Smorgan for 5. Have they shown the trailer about the new movie about the black stormtrooper that became a Jedi yet? Is that the Rey movie?
Oh, I think that's the Finn movie. That's the non-existent Finn movie.
Yeah, I guess.
Red Jaguar 19. It would be amazing if the final Disney Star Wars movie was all the Disney characters getting destroyed by Mingal. Wow, that's like super deep cut EU, and I just happened to buy. I believe it's in because I got a bunch of source books, but I'm pretty sure this is mentioned in the Essential Guide to Warfare, and it's a character from the Unknown Regions, like created by the Celestials, or it has to do with the Celestials. I don't know a lot about the lore, but I did read it in one. I don't know if it was that source book or a different one. I'm pretty sure it's in Essential Guide to Warfare, though. But yeah, that would be awesome if they were destroyed by a Lovecraftian type creature from the Unknown Regions.
All right. Darth Melvin, this one's pretty long. I can read this one. The next 2 are short. Would you like me to read this one?
Sure.
Okay. St. Louis guy 80, just being considerate. St. Louis guy 8788 for $5. When will Disney learn no one wants their homosexual agenda and men in women's spaces bullshit? That's why we voted the way we did last November. Get a clue. Well, according to John Roca, Disney is bending the knee to God Emperor Trump, and they're letting Trump tell them who to cast in future Disney Star Wars content. As you recall.
Oh my God.
Because he cares so much about that, despite what his own co-hosts say.
Oh my God.
And we got to this earlier, but John gets gaming earlier for 20 gifted memberships. Thanks again, John. And St. Louis guy became a member as well. Thank you, St. Louis guy, for becoming a channel member. Keep an eye out for those members only streams. And there's a nice one for you.
You got Smorgan for $2. There are no blacks or women in the crowd. It is true.
They are in Asia.
There's Pinks.
There's Pinks.
Yeah.
There's Pinks in the chat.
There's
in
a
the
guy
crowd.
shouting Latin power, you know?
Yeah. That's K2SO's voice actor right there, isn't
Yep.
it? Yep. I forget his name.
I can care less.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to stop everything right now because holy shitful gifted
Whoa,
50.
Oh my god.
Mr. Grizzy motherfucking memberships, baby. Holy fucking shit. I think we got to
Let's go!
Oh my god! Let's go!
I'm inserting my Sean Gambroni oh my gosh clip.
I don't like I need to get some of these, man. If I gotta say, if the Soy Boys got 50 gifted members, which they would never get because they're terrible, but like if they got that, like it would be like
We're back, baby.
Oh my
We're
God.
back.
His fucking
Oh my
eyes.
god. Oh my god. Hmm.
Good looking out, holy shitful, and John Getz.
Yep. And this is the Soy Guy.
That was not a cat.
No.
Oh boy.
Tingles in his jingles. Actual quote from Soy number 2. That was a crazy stream.
Oh, he's the one who came up with that quote as well, man.
Yes,
that
yes, that is Tingles in the jingles, man.
I mean, he's kind of like the Louise Julie of the males, huh?
Like it is sexual with the Soy Boy. Their reactions get sexual.
That is so fucking gross.
It is, yeah. So they thought that going over to The Last of Us and like getting away from Disney and going over to The Last of Us, they could act out a little bit because we've killed the Disney show reactors. Like we've killed them. So they thought they were safe going over to Neil Druckmann. You know, Neil Druckmann, the George Lucas of video games. Neil Druckmann. They thought they could go over to his show and do that shit, and I wouldn't find it. Well, they were wrong. They were wrong.
You can't hide from us.
You can't. Oh, fuck no, you can't. And OG Star Wars, last one, at least for now, for you.
Okay, St. Louis guy, $2 super chat. The homosexual agenda is failing Disney. You think? You know, the thing is that when it was under George Lucas and him and his team of writers and stuff like that created stories, they didn't have to put that front and center. They just did everything organically. And I don't think Disney knows how to do that. They're just pandering to everybody because they want to see themselves in everything. And Star Wars is not about that.
100%. And you know who else? What else is failing? The fans against gatekeepers agenda at Disney Lucasfilm as well. Lots of that. Now, chat, I got to apologize. The fans against gatekeepers, they're not showing up today. They said that the chat was very rude to them last week. They didn't like what the chat was saying. Darth Melvin, reason Darth Melvin's voice, like he was in a shouting match with them before the live stream for about 30 minutes. And they said they didn't want to do the show today. So we had to come up with something new. Now, we didn't, because this was so last minute, we did not have a chance to get an intro segment ready. So we have for you guys tonight, let me get the tab ready to go.
And while you're pulling that up, Grizzy, the homosexual agenda, we did have it bookmarked, but we didn't have enough time to get to it. They did a SOTOR preview on a DLC pack, and they got the girl with the cut promoting it, and then they have two lesbians going at it to show. Now, first they clickbait with the old Malgus trailer, and then with the original Old Republic trailer, and then they quickly transition, pun intended, into the lesbian scene. So.
Good shit. And we got a celebrity in the chat real quick. Anna, that Star Wars girl, is in the chat. What is up, Anna, that Star Wars girl? You are just in time for Wheel of Shills. Wheel of Shills, you guys. Look at all of the, look how crazy the wheel is right now. I've never seen it. Look at that. That is a 27 shills. So what we're doing is that we are going to take control of the Star Triggered account. Got some new games to play at the end of these Star Trigger. See, we like to have fun. No Darth Ghostface. This is the Wheel of Shills. We have a name of all the Disney shills on the wheel, and we're going to spin it. And we are going to take control of the Star Triggered X account. And everyone, while we're getting into this, get your tabs ready. I got mine ready over here. I do, don't I? Yes, I got the Star Triggered account already open. And whichever shill we land on, we got to take the Star Triggered X account and we got to go rip on them live on stream with you guys. It's a pretty fun little game we can play here, you guys. So who's going first? Well, I got the Wheel of Gatekeepers to determine who will be going first, and here that is. So I guess I should spin that real quick.
They will be triggered.
The Wheel of Gatekeepers and Star Wars Marvel Purist will
Let's
be
fucking do it
first.
There you go.
Do you have the Star Triggered X?
I already have it prepped. Yep, it's ready to go.
Down there. All right. So fortunately, I'm going to have to spin the wheel for you.
That's fine.
That's the only downside to this. You're not going to be able to spin it yourself. But I'm not going to list all the names, but there are 27 shills. We got 27 shills on there. So Purist, are you ready for your first official spin?
I am ready.
All right. Here you go. The Wheel of actually. Oh, shit, I didn't put it in full screen. Spin again. Hello, Greedo.
Hello,
Star
Greedo.
Wars Marvel Purist has to go and rip on Hello, Greedo. Good shit. Good shit, you guys. Let me no, I don't want to close StreamYard. All right, so I guess you can, if you could zoom in maybe a little bit so we could see, then just you got to say, make sure you are on the Star Triggered account, correct?
Yeah, I'm definitely on the Star Triggered account.
Can we all be logged on at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can.
okay. Let me go ahead and.
So, okay. So which show did he watch with his daughter? Which one did he suggest?
Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew. That is, we can report him for child abuse. Here, let me see.
Chat, feel free to follow along with us. Now, don't say anything fucked up, please. Don't say anything too fucked up, but feel free to follow along the gatekeepers.
So you want me to post it as a comment on one of his
a comment, or if it's blocked, then you got to just comment under someone who replied.
Well, there's a picture of his daughter looking at penguins.
Oh God, this is already starting off bad. Link to the Star Triggered X account is in the description, by the way, guys, if you wish to follow along with the gatekeepers as we rip these Disney shows. Oh God, that means I'm going last because we're going to be going from down to up.
Down to up.
I guess, yeah. So it'll be Darth Melvin is next, OG Star Wars, then myself. We'll go, I don't know, we'll go 2-3 times, however long this is taking.
Okay.
There we go. Subjecting your children to Disney Star Wars is borderline child abuse. Don't destroy her childhood any further. Shill.
Sure, he will love that. I feel a block coming.
Yeah. There we go.
Anyway, all
By
right.
about 6 blocks, right?
Okay, so
who's next?
Melvin.
Mr. Darth Melvin is up next.
All right.
So Darth Melvin, are you ready to spin the Wheel of Shills?
I am ready.
I have a good feeling about this one. Hopefully it's someone you are familiar with.
Oh, there you go.
I had a good feeling about this spin. I told you, chat.
And I got him pulled up on the phone.
You can't write. I did not spin this ahead of time. This was not a video clip.
We are live.
We
Yes,
are
we
live.
are live.
So if he's doing it from his phone, I will go to the profile and reply and hit refresh so you all can see it on my screen over here.
Yeah, let's I might need a little guidance on where to post. Pull up the profile.
It's destiny. Son of a bitch friend zoned the poor Bendu.
Yeah, Kyle Katarn. Kyle Katarn's going to read this tweet. And...
You got it pulled up.
Oh, hang on. I'm getting the getting everything ready. Hang on. I gotta share the
All right, I got a good one. Go to Kyle Katarn.
As you can see, we are blocked. Okay.
Ahsoka panel's about to start. So we are blocked, but there is a way to reply to people. The Steve Palpatine method. Pretty ingenious method. So scroll down to the comments. I hope you have an incredible time. There, that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna reply. Hopefully we're not blocked by this person. No, we're not.
This person has us blocked. Oh, the author has, so we can't, it's not letting us reply to it. Can you do it?
Yeah, just
it's not letting me do it.
Here we go. Kyle had a great time getting catfished.
Oh my goodness.
While driving his Tesla.
Did he get fishtailed?
All right, let me know when it's
I'm
posted.
gonna put hashtag catfish Katarn.
That's weird. It's not giving me the option to
For some reason, it only works on the phone.
Really?
Really?
Huh. Okay, so I might have to do that myself if we are blocked by said individual.
I think you could post the link to this tweet somewhere and then post it in the next tab, and I think it might work.
Okay, hang on. Let me there it is.
Oh, there you go.
There it is, chat.
Mm.
Good shit. Knights of I told you guys, I had a good feeling about that. Kyle had an incredible time getting catfished by a 36-year-old man.
So on the app you can reply, but not on the computer browser if you're blocked.
Yeah, let's just hope they never fix the glitch.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
Interesting. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, see this is a pain because that's on a different, I have to use a different browser for the star trigger just so I can get into it easier. So I have to like go down and then put the other one back up for the wheel. All right. Oh, I got it though. All right. So OG Star Wars.
All right.
Are you ready to spin the wheel of shills?
Spin it.
Ooh, the Nut Gobbler. The Nut Gobbler.
Okay, so
OG Star Wars has got the Nut Gobbler. Spoilers alert for tomorrow's video. The Nut Gobbler is highly featured in the Fantastic Four shill trailer. So,
what is his exact handle?
Mama's Geeky is
Mama.
her. I can pull it up over here. Actually, hang on. I can pull it up over here under my personal one. I can just do that.
Yeah, it's not showing.
There it is. I got it. I got it. Hang on. I'll pull it. I'll share the tab. This is it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me see here. Okay.
I'm not doxing her. She put that up herself. It's at Mama's Geeky.
Yeah, I got it right here.
So I'll just yeah. All right. Do you have your are you doing it? I don't know if Star Trigger probably is not blocked by her.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and share.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here.
So I thought you could copy the link and put it in a new tab, but that's not working. So it would have to be done on the phone if we're blocked.
Star Wars Star. Let me open up the comments here. This is a reply. This is her.
That's a
not my-
repost. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah. See, I don't know if she talked about. Oh, is that Star Wars right there? Or no.
Is it no? Let's see
Oh.
here.
I thought I saw Lando for a second, but I guess I didn't.
I know, me too. Let's see here. What is this? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this show really is a masterpiece from the start to finish. Rogue One is my favorite Star Wars film. Andor adds so much depth to it. Okay, let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and comment to this one. Okay. Star Wars is for kids. Why do you support rapists?
No,
the most toxic tweet one comes from the woman.
Yeah,
right.
Let me see if I can spell rapist right, because me and my spelling these days.
We're very diverse and inclusive at the Gatekeepers Alliance, folks.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. Good shit. I feel a block coming.
That one is gonna get a block.
Yeah,
Sure
I feel it coming. All right. Well, I guess it's yours truly's turn. Oh, jeez, get these tabs all mixed up. I guess it's yours truly's turn. I wonder if we'll land on somebody twice. Should it be a respin or Mrs. Dash?
Mrs. Dash, that'll be nice.
Oh, God.
Are we blocked by Mrs. Dash?
That's a good question.
I don't think so. He didn't block Alora. He blocked me.
What's his okay, let me I gotta switch my
you gotta look it up because I can never remember. Kind of like Dash Who.
We don't remember. Yeah, Dash Who. We don't remember. For obvious reasons, we don't remember what his Twitter is for obvious reasons.
Dash Who? What? What are we talking about?
That was great on that stream, by the way, when that happened. When Deer's like, I sat right next to you and like I didn't even remember meeting you for the first time.
I think it's like getting fired, Mrs. Dash.
Future
Coming soon.
unemployment. Yes. Anyone like?
I'm looking it up. It's dark game lore. Nope, that's not it. That's his old one.
Game whore.
It's dark lore dash or game lore dash.
Game lore dash.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you call yourself Game Whore Dash?
I don't know.
Is that it? Is that it?
Mrs. Dash.
That's it. Okay.
Mrs. Dash.
Okay,
We are not blocked.
Oh, we are blocked. We are blocked. You're just making my
what a
job.
pussy. Mrs. Dash, let's debate. Come on, man. Let's talk about the EU, mate.
Now's
Come
your
on,
time
man.
to initiate the Steve Palpatine.
And nobody even knows who this guy is, so nobody's replying to his tweets either. So great, wonderful, making it even harder. I might just have to if worse comes to worse, I'll just have to at him and then post something.
You got to look at his latest video too. Yeah, I'm gonna roast that on Monday. I think he's very excited that Disney just doesn't mess up.
Fucking peak. I think it's got to be my Elder Scrolls Oblivion. All right, it's got to be Star Wars related. You post anything about Celebration?
I'm gonna see if I'm blocked by him.
Today's rule of 3 has been postponed due to an unforeseen schedule conflict. Look forward to seeing what the
conflict was. The Star Wars channel had 20,000 people live watching it, and they didn't want to get shown up.
Dash, okay, I'm going to do this one. Dash, you are such an awesome addition to the podcast. You and Stoops seem genuinely good dudes. Okay, I'm going to respond to W. Hang on, I gotta do it on my phone. I gotta do it on my phone, you guys. Hang on. Gotta go to Star Trigger. Luckily, I can jump to that really easy. Oh, now I gotta do it. It's Dash Lore Gaming.
Stoops is the stupid ass waves nickname, guys.
Right. Yep.
Game Lore Dash Purist, was it?
Yeah, Game Lore Dash, and I think the G, the D, and the L are capped.
Got it. Okay.
You're blocked. Too toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, mate, when Grizzy's trying to find my fucking channel, I got to talk about Darth Maul. You can't say legends, mate.
You do know he's getting fired, right?
Oh, there you
This
go.
shit's so funny. Like, they freak the fuck out when they figure out that you can do this.
Yeah.
I blocked them.
Surprised, I knew the
no.
chat was expecting me to probably do something with Dash Who, but I just was like, I had to throw a curveball to the chat. 100%. Yeah, you do know he's getting fired, right? So, Star Wars, we up for another round?
I am.
Ripping
Sure.
the kills. One
Yes.
more round, perhaps, maybe two more. We'll see. We'll see how everyone's
This is a
doing.
good old
after this
time.
one.
Yeah.
I told
you
yeah,
guys we weren't going to do the same old content.
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna
got
keep it
some
fresh.
shit, you know.
We got a lot
you
of
know,
good ideas.
The fact, the FAGs, they didn't want to come on today, so I had to make lemonades out of lemons. All right, so, see this goddamn thing again. I gotta take this down. I gotta close this. Then I gotta go to present again. I'm getting faster at it though, and then I gotta share the screen, and then I gotta do that, and then Purist needs to spin the goddamn wheel. Oh, close to Echo Base. Oh, just missed Echo Base. Louise Julie.
Oh, yeah.
Now that is a guaranteed block.
Restitution. I fucking sound like Darth OnlyFans tonight. Restitution.
You have that sexy, raspy voice, Melvin.
Now, if it were me, I would comment on one of her OnlyFans photos that she posted on X. If it were me, no pressure.
Where are
No
they?
pressure on you.
They're there.
I want to see them.
I don't really want to see them.
The
but
chat, you know, the guys in the chat, you know, I appreciate you being a bro and sending me some, photos and everything.
But not that.
Of not women, but you don't have to do it.
I'm pretty sure we're blocked. We're gonna need to do it on the phone.
Oh, I have to do it on
you're
the
gonna have to
phone?
do it on the phone.
I'm pretty sure we're blocked.
I don't have
shocked
Twitter
if
on
we
my
weren't.
phone.
100% blocked. Oh, you don't have Twitter on your phone.
Maybe someone go do it for him, or let him pick it, and then someone can.
Okay, you can
it.
comment.
I would reply to this. Oh, you have it on your share screen or mine?
This is mine.
So see the one, by the way, Star Wars Celebration goers. I'm not sure where or when.
Oh, yes, I know the one you're talking about.
So I would reply to that. Well, reply to a reply on that one, and say, "Oh, gee, wow,
this one." Okay, 5 replies.
I would say, Swagman owes you restitution. Why are they using your reactions and not flying you out to Shilibration?
Who do you want? I gotta pick someone for you to reply to. David Macaulay has
the capture the flag. Yeah,
this guy, David
capture
Macaulay.
the flag. Yeah,
I can do it. It is a glitch, Darth Melvin. That is hilarious. I saw how it worked for the first time. I was like, it's still. I'm like, oh nope, it's at the bottom. Fucking A. Thanks, Elon.
There might be a way to do it on the desktop if we brainstorm, but for now, it's really only the phone.
Okay, do. Now that's the wrong one. Okay, so it was the Pride Flagman.
Yeah, the double flag.
There's 2 of them actually. There it is. Okay, what was it?
I would say at Swagman.
At Swagman or at Star Wars?
Well, Star Wars. That's fine.
Okay.
At Star Wars. owes you restitution, in all caps. They use your fake reactions.
I should say her because we're not actually replying to her.
Oh yeah. They owes Louise Julie restitution, all caps.
Okay.
They use her fake reactions, but are too cheap to fly her to Shilibration.
She's not that worthy.
She must not be a shill elite.
She's gonna fucking freak with this shit.
It's gonna be great.
We'll have to do like a follow-up, like on the next
Yeah.
stream or something. I don't know.
That's
Okay,
a
so
good
they use
idea.
her fake reactions, but are too cheap to fly her to Celebration.
To Shilibration. Or yeah, you can
Oh,
call it
Shilibration.
Celebration, whatever.
Shilibration or Celebration?
I'd say Shilibration, but it's up to
That would
you.
trigger us
Okay,
more.
got it. And what was the
She
end
must
part?
not be a shill elite. That will trigger her because she was very upset that the other shills got to go.
And there it is. Proof.
Okay.
Proof. It is there, chat. It is
Nice.
there. The chat, I think I spelled Shilibration with LLLI. I don't know. It's a made-up word,
Oh.
so I don't think it's all good. All right. Whose
I
turn
don't
is
think Louise Julie will notice.
it? Yeah, I don't think she'll notice either. All right. Darth Melvin. Back up. Attempt number 2.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yowla.
Are we
Damn
blocked by
prostitute.
Roka?
That's a good question. I would say I don't think Star Triggered is.
Maybe because of Grizzy.
Maybe. Now be careful. I don't want to get sued. Anyway,
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're blocked.
we are not blocked now.
Wow.
Critics' Choice Association. Careful. He is a SAG affiliated actress or actor.
Yes, and I've seen him throw his fits over that
The
too.
Film Actors Guild. He is a
Yes.
fag.
Mm-hmm.
Not only a fan against
I don't.
gatekeeping.
Yeah, he hasn't really been tweeting about Star Wars. So that's the only thing. Oh god, I suspected. Here we go. Everything is politics with him.
I can always drop a Trump emoji in there too.
I got a short reply. I think it would work. Is if you got the Twitter pulled up.
Yep,
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
pull
it. I got it up on. It's on the other tab again. Hang on.
It's under the tweet. This man stole my look.
What? I think I missed that one. Where is it at?
It's like, yeah, right down a little bit.
Right under it. Right
Oh,
there.
here.
So I have, what look is that? The fat retard look? I could just go with that, or do you want me to add to it?
That's fine.
Okay. All right, I just posted it.
Big mad.
Roka, yeah. Comes
Hmm.
lawsuit incoming.
I bet we will be blocked. We should get like extra points if we get blocked on the stream.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
God,
Just
yeah.
for keeping score. Who can trigger the most?
Mhm.
All right. Okay, back to.
All
Makes
right.
sense, Miss Glitter.
Oh, now I got to do this again. All right, if we land on the same person, we'll just spin again.
Okay.
I-
Go ahead.
It won't be
Unless it's
long.
someone like Big who tweets about Star Wars a lot.
It won't be long before we are blocked by everyone on this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to add some. OG stall. This would be good. Oh, maybe.
It's gonna be a
yeah.
woman on woman for sure.
Oh, Carly.
King.
We got to
Shield
be
of wheat
blocked
for
by
the
her.
Knights.
So what is their handle? Carly.
At Daddy Yankee, I believe.
Okay, okay.
Big Daddy Yankee.
Big Daddy Yankee.
Big,
She likes
big
the
daddy.
big daddies. She likes Big Daddy Filoni.
No results for Big Daddy Yankee.
E at the end, like the
E-E?
Yankees.
Okay. E. Okay. Okay. Big Daddy
And there's
Yankee.
only one Y.
Oh, am I on screen? There we go. Big Daddy.
There's only one Y. Yeah, there you go.
Right there.
There.
Which
Carly
one is it? There's
King,
two.
the first one.
Oh, the first one, because that's a parody. All right, let's see
Carly
here.
King parody.
She has a parody account.
There's a parody account. So are we not blocked? Obviously not. Let's see here.
We're dropping the ball here.
Yeah, let's see here. I need the video Diego Luna took of Alan accidentally hitting the Star Wars live stage signing with the t-shirt. No, let's see here. Manifesting the Natalie Portman appearance during the Ahsoka panel. All right, let's see here. So you want necrophilia? How do you spell necrophilia anyways?
I have no idea.
NEC.
Okay, what's going on here? NEC
RO.
PH.
Yep, PHELIA.
Okay, you want necrophilia? Oh, wait.
Maybe not.
ZILIA. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Oh, did I say IE? Yeah, IA.
Mm-hmm. There we go. All right.
All right.
We should have a Star Wars spelling test, everyone. Spelling bee, like fucking Sawyerism did.
We can do it.
And do a charity with Wikipedia. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Oh, it's great. Wonderful. All right. Real Rejects, who are in first place for top shill of the year. So I think we should be safe, not have to worry about being blocked here from them. So should I do the Real Rejects channel or their channel or like the whole thing or like pick one of them? So there's so many I could pick from. Let's see.
I would definitely go after the Gap.
Yeah, right. I think he runs that one. Let's see here. Gotta close that.
OG goes hard.
I keep having to switch. I should probably get that on the Chrome tab for the next time we do this because like having to go back and forth all the time. Okay, we're up. Okay. Special and now that's an old one. Oh, this is when they had he says something about being a shill on here. Hang on.
We gotta listen.
We got to comment on this. Comment on this. He literally mentioned being a shill. We got to do that. Okay, let's start over. This guy this is the guy who for those of you who don't know, who watches Disney Star Wars or watches The Mandalorian on his couch in pajamas with where the fuck is that picture at? Yes, with his legs crossed and the Grogu doll in his lap, by the way. There it is. There he is. So
I'm not hearing the sound. Can you guys hear the sound?
No.
Can you guys? Oh, you can't hear it? Oh, fuck. Hang on, I can turn it on. Hang on, I gotta do this again.
Is that on the?
I can do it. Just
window capture, or
I did because I didn't realize it was gonna be. We're gonna be playing a video.
Like StreamYard with all the money we pay for that, they can't fucking do the audio.
Share
on
audio.
the window tab.
Okay, we're good. Ready? Set. Go.
If being super positive equates to you being called a shill, I would say equal to or greater than that on the opposite spectrum is the side of the internet that shills towards people's rage, that feeds off of that.
There's a word for that, but I can't say it on YouTube.
Like, see you next Tuesday?
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
To me, that's people profiting off hate are the British slang.
We're cunts. Chat, we're cunts.
Panels played slang that
Yeah.
YouTube doesn't love. And it is a highly profitable job that does, like you said, the happy chemicals that come from happiness aren't just reserved for happiness. Like dopamine is a spike in a positive chemical way, but there's also a
So they're trying to like genetically explain like why people are negative and positive.
Series of chemicals that are reward based, and your reward chemicals get validated when other people are angry too.
Yeah.
And I think we don't talk about that enough on the internet of the joy of rage for some people.
I think a lot of people succumb to it without realizing it.
I think it's easy to succumb to it. I think it's an easy emotion, but it's also really easy to not realize how far it.
Okay, let's see here. All the Superman hate and the internet as general is questioning the real motivation behind hate. Like, dude, like,
man, cue the Billy Madison contest quote. Everyone is now dumber for
like
having
you
this
fake
beef.
cry and put it in your thumbnails for clicks, and then you cry and then come on and cry about rage bait channels doing what they do for clicks. Reply. When was that? Oh, that was from like 3 days ago. Oh well, fuck it. Fucking shills. All right. And with that, I think we've been going almost 2.5 hours, you guys. So might need to give Darth Melvin's voice a rest for the rest of the night. Hats off to him for making it tonight. He was questionable.
He does not call in sick when he gets a headache.
Can I get some cheers and some salutes in the chat for Darth Melvin for making it in and delivering a great performance?
Yeah, there's channels over 50,000 subscribers. They'll quit streams after 20 minutes and blame a headache. No, like I showed up tonight and completed the entire fucking stream because that's what we need to do to avenge Star Wars.
Good shit. And Smorgan for $2. Okay. Nude Ash Rendar mention in the Velcroation scroll. Did I pronounce that right?
I'm trying to figure that one out too.
I got the first part of that. Like, yes, I assume that's Kyle Katarn related, who was catfished.
Yeah.
Vex member for 12 months. Thank you for Vex for being a member for a year. Hashtag trigger Mrs. Dash. Hashtag hard. I think we did. I think at least one of his fans who was thought he brought a great deal to that awful show.
We will be playing You're Fired on the member stream in about 10 or 15 minutes when we get going.
Good shit. Yeah, everybody who's a member of Purist, go check that out. Jay Frazier 360 for 20. Is that euro? I don't know what that. I think that's euro. Hail Gatekeepers Alliance, a channel I believe would fit right in with you guys, would be the Renaissance Nerd. Once again, I have no idea who that is. Adam loves George Lucas Star Wars, has an EU library, and has been anti-Disney Star Wars and Filoni TCW since the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Always, always. There's a lot of, trust me, there's a lot of people on this platform who might identify with us, but like, I have no idea who they are. A lot.
Yeah.
It all comes down to the toxicity. I mean, we are very, very toxic. Even our side finds us toxic at times.
Yep. We're just as bad as the shills. Indeed, you guys. Yes. Promo code Pillow. Subscribe to the Knights of Melvin. Yes, make sure you subscribe to everyone on the Gatekeepers. The links to all of their channels are in the description. This stream, I'm going to leave the stream unlisted. So if you missed any part of it, you can go back and watch it over tonight. And then tomorrow morning, it'll be re-uploaded on the Gatekeepers Alliance channel. Link to that is in the description. You guys, thank you guys for everything. Real quick, just go around. Star Wars Marvel Purist, you got your members only stream coming up next. Anything else coming up on your channel?
We're going to do a regular stream on Monday. We have been covering the behind the scenes. We started with TPM, then we did Attack of the Clones. We did Revenge of the Sith, but now we're moving on to the construction of the Mustafar fight scene, which is about an hour and 15 minutes. We're going to do that. We're going to read some comics on the Marvel and the Star Wars side. And, we'll probably roast Mrs. Dash's latest video about Disney, please make Darth Maul animation good, because they love to ride the fence and shill for Disney. So it'll be interested. So, and eventually, Star Wars Theory invited me on his stream. I've said I'm willing to go on there. I think Mrs. Dash and stupid ass Wave are too afraid to have me on there, but I know Theory plans on having some other people on, and maybe I'll be on one of those streams. If not, whatever.
Must see television.
Mm-hmm.
Must see. Darth Melvin, I assume you want to make it quick. Got anything coming up?
Tomorrow, more Star Wars Celebration, fake celebration shit. We'll be going over day 3. And then Tuesday, the Andor anti-watch parties.
Oh, yes, you're not going to want to miss that.
And it's going to be some good shit. We will be trolling shills.
There you go.
OG Star Wars.
All right. So I've been keeping an eye on what's going on with Shilibration. So I already did one video regarding Maul. So stay tuned. They are to bring notice to what's going on behind all the changes with what Disney's doing to Star Wars or Lucasfilm, but also to trigger the shills. So stay tuned for more videos regarding that over Celebration. Cat Chat coming up, and we're going over New Jedi. Actually, no, this Thursday we're going to talk about how the the Rebel Alliance was formed. Since Andor is going to be airing, I figured we better talk about how the real lore happened with the Rebel Alliance. So stay tuned for that, and also Continuity Chronicles. I have some videos coming up for that as well to keep George Lucas era in front of everybody over everything that's coming out that's fake.
Fantastic Four official shill trailer drops tomorrow. Be sure to check that out. It's a pretty good. Got another really good opening, and that one. I'm nailing these cold openings as of late. Last of Us breakdown. If we get the bigot sandwich in episode 2, season 2, episode 2 of The Last of Us, I will bring my own bigot sandwich to the stream. That will be on Mr. Grizzy Live. So we may be bringing bigot sandwiches to the stream on Mr. Grizzy Live on Sunday. Tuesday, Star Wars Marvel Purist and I will be live late Tuesday, most likely, to rip on Andor, the first 3 episodes of Andor. So busy shit coming on the Gatekeepers Alliance. Lots of shit to satisfy your guys' appetites and your cravings. So good shit, everyone. All right, that is it for us tonight. Just under 2.5 hours. Thanks for watching, guys. We will see you next month for Star Triggered episode 5. Later, guys.
Later, guys.
Deuces.